Hey, what's up everybody, this is Owaes back with another video on the channel. Today we are building a complete website from scratch without any coding using Wix.com. So if you're not sure about Wix.com, it's an online web application which lets you create websites for free. They have the paid version as well, which basically have a lot more advanced options, but we will look at them at the end of this video. But first, let's learn how to use this Wix.com to create pretty amazing website, and it's very easy. So the first thing you need to do is open this Wix.com website. That's the link there. So the first thing you need to do is create an account, which is completely free. If you already have an account, just simply click in sign in, and you can click on start now to create an account. Let's click on sign in, and I will show you how you can sign up as well. So I've already got an account, but you can sign up by clicking on the sign up link. Or if you have a Facebook, and most of us do, so just click on continue with Facebook to sign up with Facebook. With that, you don't have to put your details, which is a lot easier and a lot quicker. So it will already retrieve all your details and create an account for you. You can use the Google account as well. So I've already got an account. I'm just going to click on log in. So once you log in, you will get to this page. Welcome to Wix. Let's get your website online today. So to create a website, just simply click on create your website. As you can see, it's very easy, very easy actually. So it's asking me what kind of website do I want to create today. So here we can find a lot of options such as a business website, online store, photography, music, designer, blog, and so on. So if you are creating an online store, you can select this option, which will give you an options related to online stores such as payments and adding your products to your website. We will select portfolio and CV. So I'm going to click on that. And on this page, I have two options: create your website using Wix ADI, or I can select this Wix editor. Wix editor is a little bit advanced, which will let me drag and drop elements to my website. Let's click on create your website with Wix editor. I'm going to click on start with Wix editor. On the next page, we need to select a template for our website. Now here you can see we are looking at portfolio and CV category. If you look at the left here, we have different categories for templates. So if we were creating a website for online store or a video or music, by default it will show us that category. So we selected portfolio and CV. That's why it's showing us these default templates in that category. You can start with one of the theme available here. Some of them are free and some of them are paid. So I would highly recommend, if you're not a designer or a programmer, you should start with one of the themes available here and then try to customize, because there are a few things in a website layout that you need to put in, such as you need to have a menu bar, you need to have a slider, you need to have a footer. So all of these things, if you're not sure about these things, I will highly recommend select one of the template and try to customize that. But we are learning this Wix.com tool, so I will start with a blank template. So let's click on a blank template. Once we click on that, I can see here we have few layouts. So it is going to be a blank, but it's giving us some options if we want to start with one of the layout. Now you can start from scratch, and which will have nothing in the website. You will have to create a layout by yourself. We will select one of the layout from here. Let's just select the classic layout. To look at that before you select it, you can click on view, or if you want to select it, just simply click on edit. Once you click on edit, it is going to create a new tab for us and get our Wix editor ready for us to use. It's taking a while, but hopefully it will be ready. Now this is the Wix editor. This is where you customize, this is where you add elements to your website. So here we can see our classic layout. Okay, so let's learn a few things about this editor first. On the top we have this tool panel. Left we have this website customization tool. On the right we have different tools such as about layouts, alignment and stuff. First, let's look at the top. So on the top we have these pages. So if I click on this arrow button, which will give me this pop-up menu, which will show me all the pages I have available in the website. So right now we have home, about, services, gallery is a sub page of, actually sub menu of this services. Now we can add a page by clicking on this add page button, and once I click on that, I have three options here: page, link, and menu header. So menu header means that you see these menus available, such as about, services, and contact. If you want to create a menu header, which won't be a link, but it will have the pages and link inside that. We'll look at that, how to create that, but let's learn how to create a page. Let's simply click on page, and then it will add a new page. Now I need to add a page where I can show my projects in Java or any other programming language. So I will just name the page portfolio and then press enter, or you can click on done to create that page. Now our page is here. We can change the position of the pages as well. So the first link on our website, which is home, and we have the portfolio, I can just click and drag and drop top or bottom of any link. So if I click on about and take it up, you can see this changed as well. Now we have services here. I'm just gonna drop them on just below about. Now it changed as well. Now that's how you can create a page. You can create a link. So I'm gonna click on a link, and now we have this menu where we can create an anchor link, a web address, or email, phone number, document, a lightbox. So many options here. Pretty much all of these elements you need in a website are available on Wix editor. Let's click on web address, and here I can paste in http:/owaesmirza.com. In that we have two options: new window or current window. Obviously I don't want them to go away from my portfolio website, so I want to create this link and I want this open to a new window. So I'll select new window and then click on done. Now we have another link. I'm gonna name it to shopping, and then we can actually drag this down under the services. Now if I take that under services, one thing I can do, I can just drop it at its independent menu. As you can see here, we have this shopping, and I can drop inside the menu as well, such as a sub menu. So let's just drag that, and then I'm gonna drop it like here. And as you can see, it tried to snap in just below the gallery. I'll let it go, and now it's inside the services. Now we know how to create a page, we know how to create a link. Now we can look at add page and menu header. So just to the menu header, I'm going to say YouTube, or we need to change the YouTube spelling. So we can click here and then click on rename or create a duplicate of it, hide it, main page, delete it. We can just rename that. So YouTube, enter, and there you go. So I'm just gonna drag it outside. I'm gonna make it a separate menu, and inside that I'm going to create few links here. So I'm just going to create links. So I'll just say that Java tutorial. So we need to copy the a link or a playlist from my YouTube channel, and I'll paste it here, and I will create a link. So that is how you can create a link. We'll learn about this lightbox in a second as well. This is very cool. This is basically, there's an image, and then if someone's click on that, it will pop up that image and show that as a lightbox. I'm gonna cancel that. So this is the pages. Let's get out of here. Now if I click on this, I'll get this page. We understand this. We have these side options here. So all of the options available, such as saving your template, previewing your template, or publishing your website. And then we have something like connect a domain. So if you have already bought a domain name, you can even connect that to your Wix website, which is amazing. And then we have upgrade options. On upgrade options, you get a few more options. We will talk about that separately. And we have the mobile editor. So if you want to look at your website, how it's going to look like on a mobile, you can click on that, which will open a new tab, or which will change this to a mobile editor where you can look at it, and then you can customize your mobile app as well. And then we have this image sharpening dashboard, site manager. We'll look at them. And now let's go to the tools. Basically, you see all of these tools available, such as we have this menu bar, we have this menu, and then we can turn them on and turn them off. If I click on ruler, it will turn on the ruler. If I click here, it will turn off. We can turn off the toolbar, and you can add snapping to object. So all of these options are here. You can turn it off and turn it on. Help is basically just the feedback or just the help from the people who work for the Wix. And then if you need any help, you can just click on that and look at few options. And then we have the upgrade. So upgrade, we will look at that separately. Then we have this zoom in, zoom out. So I can just zoom out, zoom in. So just to look at the separate elements here. So let's just go back here, and then we have undo and redo. If you have done something in the website which you didn't want to do, you can simply click on undo, and which will bring you one step backwards. We have the redo as well. So if you forgot, like if you thought that you've done something wrong and you undo that, but you thought no, that was right, then you can redo it. Now we have this mobile version, so I can switch to mobile editor. So let's just check it out. Now if I click on that, I'm just going to close this, and now you can see this is how our website is going to look like on the mobile, and we can customize that as well. But first let's look at the desktop one. So we can switch back to edit desktop view here. We have these save options. I'm just going to save this, and once I save this, it's going to ask me to create a subdomain. This is very important. This is the name of your website. If you're not attaching your own domain to Wix, then this is the web URL you need to define. So I'll just type my name, and let's find out if it's available or not. So now it is actually giving me an option here. I'll type my name, and then I will just click on save and continues. Yep, that was available. So we can publish our website on this link. So it's telling me publish now. I'm not going to publish now because I haven't done anything about it. So one more option here, preview. So let's click on preview. This is a preview of your website. So as you can see in the services, we have these sub menus here, whether it's a page or a link or anything you like here, such as your phone number or anything you see. We had a lot of options there. Now this is the preview of your website. Let's go back to editor by clicking on back to editor, and then we will look at a few options here. Now we got this. Let's say you want to edit the title of your site. Let's just click on that, and you have another three options: help, animate, edit text. I can double click on that to edit the text, and I can just simply click on this, which is a more formal way to do it. So let's edit text. Now it's telling me what is the theme of that text. It's a site title. If I click on this arrow button, you see all the page title, huge heading, large heading. So if you are familiar with HTML, here you can see it's telling you the tags of the HTML as well. So we have the H1 tag, H2, H3, H4, and we have the paragraph tag as well. And it's telling us the size in pixels as well. Here you pay attention, here 60 pixel. We'll leave that as a site title. And then we have the font to select from. A lot of fonts are available here, but I will just leave that as default. It looks nicer. And then we have some generic options which you will find in any text editor or word editor software, such as Microsoft Word, Apple iPages, or Google Docs. So all of these options are available pretty much in every software. Now we have this bold, italic. I don't want to go through all of these because these are just the generic options you can find. Effect, spacing. Here one more options, link. So we have the option to add a link to a title. As you can see, it's checked on. That means there's a link of this title. So once someone click on this title, what will happen, which will take that person to the link what we have given under that title. So let's click on that. And once I click on that, here in this menu, I can select a page for a link, or I can just add an anchor tag to take them to another website. We have this better options, a web URL. So let's say if I want to take someone from this website to my other website, which has this link, owaesmirza.com, and we have two options here. new window, current window. Obviously I don't want them to leave my portfolio website by clicking on this link, so I just want to make sure that they open this link in the new window. So select that. We have the email options. You want to add an email, phone number, document, a lightbox. For now we can just leave that as a page which is set to home, or you can change this page link for the page to different pages available in your website, as we created few pages such as portfolio, so we can just make sure that if someone click on that link, it will take them to portfolio page. And we'll leave that as home because it's a main title. Now we're just gonna double click on that, use my keyboard, and I will just name it title owaesmirza. And then you can simply press enter to finish that, or you can go to the next line. So I'm just going to backspace and then click outside, which will change that text for me. Now if I select that again, I have these options to drag and drop. As you can see, it's pretty cool. So if you have a long title, you can drag this box, which is the text box I'm talking about in HTML language now. So we can just move this as well here. So it's trying to snap to the grid system. So let's just move this to the right a little bit. And then I'm just going to make sure that I just make the size, whatever the size I'm supposed to have. Now, as you can see here, now to change the page, first of all, we need to design the home page, right? So we can click here and then go to the home page, and then which will bring us back to the home page. Now on the top, we have this slider, we have some images here. Now let's look at few options here. So this is very important. Here you can add elements to your website. Let's click on the background first. So here in the background, we can select videos, images from here, or I can add my own images as well. So let's click on image, and then it's going to open this for me. Now I can add images from social images, such as from Dropbox, Google Drive, Picasa, Facebook. I can connect those accounts to my website, and you can just bring those images from these online services, or I can upload images by clicking on upload images, which will open this Explorer. In the Mac, it's Finder, so we can select any of the image from here. Now we have this free from Wix, so bunch of emails, a bunch of images available here from Wix, which are pretty cool. I'm gonna select people, and I will select one of the image from here. Let's just say this relaxed business or whatever. Let's change the background, and there you go. So you've got the background, and I would recommend choosing a person picture behind your background. It looks a bit weird, it's not a good designing. So we can just select one of this, maybe select one of the architecture or abstract or illustration. It's up to you, or you can select the color as well. And let's just go textures, and then we have this here. Let's just change this to this, and then there you go. We got that. I will just make sure that I will select the color. I will just change the color to something like gray, or let's just say greenish color. That looks nicer. So that's where you can change the background. You can add videos, images. So I've shown you all of these options. Now the next step, we're going to customize about navigation. Now let's select that. I'm going to click on this manage menu, and then here we have the menu, same, all the pages available in that. These are not same as these pages. Here we can get to the page, but here we can just move these pages. Let's get out from there, navigate, same thing. Then we have the layout. Let's select that. Now in the layout, we have this right to left. We can just inverse those, or left to right. On the top, we have this which you want to align the text. So if you want to align the text to the left of the menu bar, you can select that, to the right, or in the center. I think center is better. That's the way you go. All tabs same size. You can change this by selecting these options. It will change all the tabs. So if you have the bigger text here, such as we have the long word here and the smaller word, but you want to make sure that the tab stays the same size, which is, I think you should do it. So turn on this option. Now that's what we have. And then we have design option. In the design, we have a few default design here as well to choose from. And our color is green, so we just select this one and looks much better, or maybe select this one. Yep, that's much better. And I will just select that, or I can just customize the design by clicking on customize design. And here I can select the font. I can select the fill color, which is this right now. So we just change this to something like maybe a bit darker. Let's just select this. This color is fine. All right, and then next options, we go here. We have the border options. If you want to add the border or not, I will add 100% border with the same color. Then we have these corners. You want to make them rounded. So let's just say 5 pixels. And then here we have the rounded corners on our menu bar. Next, we have a shadow option. I can add a shadow. Not a good idea to add a shadow on your navigation. You want to make sure your design looks slick and pretty straightforward. We have the text option. You can select the color of your text. We'll leave that as white, but you can change it here. Now we have the theme as well. Maybe we can change this to small headings, and it's going outside of our menu bar, which is not good enough. So we just leave that small heading for now. Now here we have the hover options. Hover options, it means that when you change your cursor on the menu, what kind of color it should show. So here I can select the color. We'll select this orange kind of color here. It's fine. And then I'm going to select on this to make sure that I can cover all the text here. Now hover options, this is a click. Click means that whatever the page is active currently, that's where you're gonna get the color. Now here I'm going to change this to, on the click, I'm going to change this to this green. As you can see, we are on a home page, and if I take my cursor on one of the color, it changes to that. So I'll just select this maybe orange color. This orange color is fine. Okay, so we have these presets here, as you can see here, and I think this one looks much better. Now we change the color and hover and regular text style, but these are the presets here. Now we can close this, and then our menu bar is done. So this is how you customize your design, layout, and everything. Okay, so just play around with these options. These are a few presets here that you can choose from. Let's close that. So next option, animate. Animation is like when your page loads, what kind of animations you want it to show. And obviously you don't want to show any animation on your navigation bar, which probably look okay. Let's just click on this bounce. Now you see this bouncy. There you go. That's the animation you can apply flying. And I will just click on this play to play that. Yep, that's fine. Well, we just change this to flying, but these are all the animation you can apply to any element in your page. We have this stretch options, basically stretch to full width. Basically, if your page is like on a desktop, it's pretty wide, it's gonna make sure that it stretches to the whole page, whole width up to your page. So I'm just gonna turn it off because I don't want to stretch it, but you can do it here. Okay, so this is our menu bar. Next, we are going to delete this slider, and we are going to try adding manually. Now we go to add. Once you click on add, here you have all the elements you need in any website, such as slideshow. That's what we had just before we deleted. We had all the buttons available, and even we can customize them the way we want, such as color, text style, hover state, clicked state, box. These are the boxes you want to add. You have some shapes here. As you can see here, we have videos here, so just drop that here and then change the link of the video, so once your page loads, this video is going to get played. Music, social items, social, we already got these socials on the top, you can see here, so we can change them and we can add our own social. Let's say if I want to add a YouTube there, so let's just click on, and then I'm going to click here, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just gonna drag this here. Okay, and I can just select that, and I'm gonna click on this set social links, and here whatever the options you selected there, you can select one of them, and then here you can just click here and then add web URL. So right now it's Facebook/Wix, so I can change this to owaesmirza01. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, please actually do it. That's my page, and just make sure you like the page as well. I have the Twitter account as well, and I'll just type it here so to show you guys. If you want to follow me, any questions, any feedback, you can follow me on Twitter. I don't pretty much use Google Plus. I'm just going to delete that. I don't have an Instagram, Pinterest. I do have, but I don't want to just. Okay, let's click on done, and that's the 3 social icons. Now we can animate them as well, same fly in, and then just close it. Let's select that again, and here we have a layout. If you want to increase or decrease the font size, icon size actually, or you want to make it vertical, I don't want to make it vertical, horizontal, fine, and that's fine here. As you can see, we have the grid system, so it's try to snap. Now these are all the elements that you can add, pretty easy, no stress. And here we'll add a slideshow. We can select one of the slideshow from here. Let me just select this, maybe this one, and then we need to click and drag and drop it there. Now we got the slideshow there. I'm going to make sure that it's there. Yep, that's fine. Now we can edit text, we can edit the slideshow. So here we have few elements within that slideshow, such as we have the background image of that, we have the text. In the text we have the link for that, we have this shape here, basically it's an image. So you want to edit any element, you make sure you select that. So now we have this slideshow, the main element selected. We can click on manage slides. So right now we have 3 slides, so second, third. Okay, to edit that I can just click here, and then we can just create duplicate or edit that. Now I'm going to basically close this, and then I'm going to go to layouts, and then here we have the size of the pixel size. I'm just going to decrease that. Yep, we have the offset, we have the show slide button, we have the size here for the button here as well. So these are all the layouts, and then we have the design here. In the design we can select slide buttons color, selected button color, navigation arrows. So basically you need to play around with this. It's not a rocket science, very easy, and trust me, if you're not a programmer or a developer, you got to use this Wix.com. I would highly recommend to use it to create a website. Now we know how to do it. Now we can just click on change slide background, and then here the same message, the same menu pop up, which is basically an image or color or a video. So if I'll click on image, give me this, and here I can select one of the images from Wix. Let's go back to images here by clicking here, select the people, and I will select this goal here. Yep, that's fine. I'll select that and I click on change background, and it will change the background for that particular slide. As you can see, it's been changed. Now let's close this. And one more thing you can do, I want to add a slideshow here, so I can just click and take it up, and then I'm just gonna make sure I just drop that here within that. So I try to snap that just below our navigation. Yep, as you can see, we have actually successfully changed that, and now we need to change the size for that. Let's just drag it up, and then we can just snap it just below over these images starts. So let's just click on this arrow and make it a little bit bigger, and that's fine. Now I'm going to select this navigation and I'm going to make it stretch full screen as well, which will match our kind of website. Now we got that, and here we can have the images in the classic layout. We can change the title of that. Let me just show you how to change the title here. Just select that, click on edit text, same thing, just double click on that, and I'll say check out my portfolio. I misspelled it, doesn't really matter. Alright, so this is pretty much it for the ad. Here we have all the elements. You need to play around with this. If I will show you every single element here, it's going to be probably 5-hour long video. Next up, marketplace. And here it's a marketplace. We have some form builder. So people work for the Wix, they create their own apps and make them as like paid apps such as chats. If you want to add a functionality in your website, like people will come up and then start chatting with each other, and if you're building a social networking site, you probably need a chat there, right? So here we can add tedious live chat, easy customer contact, formula live chat support. So you need to check out all of these applications, whatever you need into your websites. We have the free call option, and which will basically will have like a paid phone number, and then they will connect that to your mobile number. So all of these pretty cool. We have different kinds of applications. Some are free, some of like, this is basically just a marketplace. You need to play around. If I just go and show you every single thing, it's probably 50 hours long tutorial. I can't really show you everything here. So this is a marketplace. Now here we have the uploads. If you have your own particular things such as font, images, videos, single track or documents, you can add them to your website by just uploading them first and select them, such as if you want to add a doc, right? I can click on that and I can click on this upload document, and I can just upload one of the document from here, such as this form here, and I'll just upload that. And then if you want to add that to particularly page or a link, let's just try do that. Actually, we're gonna go to about page or contact page, and then here I'm going to add one more element here. So let's go to add, and then here we need to select one of the element where we can put in our form. So let's just say Stripe. What we have in contact, social, menu, list, alert box. Let's click on more, what we have in the more. So here we have the HTML code. So I can select that, and then I can just drop it here, and I can add that link to that document. So if someone click on that, which will take them to that document. So you need to play around. We have the blog option here as well. So you can create your website a blog as well. So here we will add a link here. Let me just delete a few things here. Let's just bring that backwards. With the form, you need to basically click on set up your email. So email, name, phone number, address, it will automatically add all of those there. So whenever someone wants to email you, they will type the name, email, subject, and message, and click on send. And this is basically a PHP thing that it will be the email, the message will be sent to your email. Now with the blog option, if I select this about page, let's go to pages here, add a new page, click on page, and then we change the name to blog. Done. I'm gonna bring it somewhere here, and then just make sure it's outside, and then we can just click on the blog option, add now, and it's basically creating a blog. So you need to define the link, or you can create a link as we did for the blog, and then we can just change the link for that. So now we have this blog manager options here, blog pages. So all of these pages you can build, and you can add blog elements and all that stuff. Just play around with this. Very easy to use. All you have to do is just read and see what's going on. So here we have the application as well, such as comments, search, Wix get subscribers and all that stuff, such as the pop-up message you see on the websites. So once you open the page, there's a pop-up, please subscribe to our newsletter. That's what it is. Let's close that. Now we learn how to basically learn how to make a blog. Now this is another option, create an online store and add to site. So here, once you add that to your site, let's get started. You need to add your payment details. You need to add your, such as all the store pages, cart page, thank you page. You need to add them and then customize every single page. So we can just click on add store element. So here we can add 1, 2, 3 form builder, Wix log, live chat, comments, and all those applications available here. We have the add to cart button. Let me just get out from there, and then we can just click on preview of the website, and then we can just click on continue shopping, and it's not actually showing us anything, but here is a shop page. So once I click on shop page, all these products here, you can just modify every single page. Let's click on this product, and here you can see I have this product name, product price, color, quantity, add to cart, and shipping info. You need to add all these options for your particular website, because if you are creating something that is basically not a demo website, it's a proper website, then you need to work out what things need to be done. So this Wix application basically gives you all these features for free. How cool is that? Let's go back to editor, and then we are in the shop page, in the product page. So I can select one of the element there, and I can just click on setting, and then here on the setting I can select the product page. I can manage and add products by clicking here. So here we have you need a product image, you need a product title, product price, and whatever you want to add, such as the colors or sizes of that. So here we have to add your first product. So I'm going to click on add, and then it is going to take, I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so here we have all of these demo products. I can just click here and delete them. We don't need these demo products because I can't sell them because I don't have these products. Let's click on new product, and then here we have a digital file or a physical product. If it's a digital file such as ebook, a PDF, or an online music, or a video, or online content, select digital file. Physical shirt, shoes, all this physical. Now here we have this title of the page, title of the product, images, product info, add a product name, ribbon, details such as description, price. If you want to make that on sale, just turn on the sale, which will give you this how much percentage you want to discount it, or you can specify your sale price here. Pretty cool, right? Now once you add the product, I'm not going to add it, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go to the home tab, and on the home tab you need to enable payments, such as you need to enable your PayPal account here, or you have the bank card. So let's click on enable payments, and let's see where it takes us. Now we have this offline, which accepts that check, sorry, not offline, but we need to make sure we're connected. Now we have changed this to manual payment or cash payment. We need to activate this first and make sure that we add a payment by credit card, a payment by PayPal. So these are all the paid versions, I believe, because here we see that upgrade option here, which will tell us what are the upgrade plans we have. So most popular stores, $24 a month, accept online payments. So to accept online payments, you need to make sure you select the paid option. 100% concession free. They don't charge you any concession. Whatever you sell, you get the money. 35 GB is a storage. 1 year free domain name, yes, you get that. Remove Wix ad. Obviously with the free versions, if you create a website with the subdomain, they are going to put a Wix ads there because they're gonna make money as well, right? They are providing a free service for you guys. They're gonna make sure that they get something out of it from your website. So 2 premium apps which cost about $108, 20 email campaign, blah blah blah. You can read all this. So you need to make sure you upgrade your account to select online payments, text session, store setting. So all of these here are pretty cool. All you have to do is just customize your website. Now this is it. It's been a very long tutorial already. last thing what I want to show you here is the publish. Let's click on publish, and then it is going to publish that website whatever the link you selected. So we have this owaesmirza.wixsite.com/owaesmirza. So that's the site. You can bring your own domain as well, but you need to upgrade to connect your own domain. I bought few domains. I have so many domains from GoDaddy.com, so even I can change those name servers from GoDaddy and they will attach that, but we need to upgrade, not a free version. Alright, so that's about it. This is a complete tutorial for Wix.com, and I hope you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more tutorials like this. And if you have any questions about this, and I'm going to be building a pretty long series for web tutorials such as WordPress, Joomla, Weebly, and Blogger, WordPress.com. So all of these are really cool. I will be talking about what are the benefits and cons and pros for these. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you want to connect me with Twitter. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Cheers.